Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. If my voice sounds different, or maybe you think I've finally hit puberty, it's because I am in Texas recording things on my portable microphone. I worked for National Public Radio for a few years in college and used to do radio reports where I would have a decent broadcast voice. And so, when you're doing videos and you do webcams, sometimes your voice doesn't seem as deep or doesn't seem as, very white, for lack of a better term. So I appreciate those of you who think I sound better. Some of you think I sound worse. Either way, it is what it is. I'm still trying to make videos while I'm on vacation on the channel, and Israel supports my ability to do this while she goes for runs, or while she takes showers, or while she just reads a book. And I got to tell y'all, it's important to date somebody who supports your hobbies and your goals, because if they don't, I think it's easy to feel some animosity and tension towards that person, and that is not what you want in life. Okay, so I said in a video this week that I took a couple months off from making bug videos because I didn't want to seem like I was being too negative or complaining, and then I realized a couple of really important points. Number one, Kabam was deleting a lot of the forum posts about bugs because they just didn't want to address them. And the other thing was that when I was making a bug video, even if nobody watched it but a couple of people, some of those people thought the entire time that they were playing the game that the bug was only happening to them. And so, by making a video talking about problems that are going on in the game, I'm able to give people who maybe see this every day and think that this is just them hope that it is not. It is a systematic problem that Kabam needs to address, though of course I say that knowing that quite a few times, if it is a pro-Kabam bug and an anti-player bug from energy refills or running out of energy, making you have to reset the game, to what you see right now in front of you that we're about to address, it may be the case where Kabam doesn't wait to address it until the following month's patch at the earliest. Of course, we saw some pro-Kabam anti-player bugs like Nick Fury turning into the quote-unquote Nick Fury for real, the real Nick Fury, for almost a year. And they did not address that for a long time, and that was a nightmare for people who say brought Nick Fury in as an attacker for Alliance War and then immediately saw his health dwindle. And yes, he's got better bleed damage. You can't stun him, but he also doesn't survive as long because his first full health was automatically taken away thanks to a bug. All right, so Stephen Firehart sent this in. He said every 2 to 3 arena rounds, he sees this bug, and it's a bug where the server icon, the server lag, pops up in the bottom right, as you can see in this image, and then he has to restart the game. Of course, this messes up timing for the arena. This messes up rhythm and gameplay, and I think most importantly, if I'm being honest, it just messes up your enjoyment of the game. Speaking of which, the other bug I want to address, and I do want to say that this server issue and this reloading issue is not just exclusive to the arena. We've already had people say that they've seen it in everything from the last time they've done the Trials side quest for the month of May, now ending in the beginning of June, to things like the event quest, to some of you are trying, Lord help you right now, to do something like the Abyss. Keep in mind that now, as today, this video is going out on Wednesday, June 8th, when noon Central Standard Time hits, the Act 6 nerfs should come into full effect. Some of you made the mistake of thinking that when the patch was downloaded, those would automatically be there, and you were very disappointed to note that they weren't. I understand why, but that's just the reality of the situation. Kabam wanted to wait until Wednesday to put out those nerfs to that content live. Same time as new content, same time as the new week of Eternity of Pain. It is what it is. But the other thing that I have heard, and this is a complaint for both Android and Apple users, which is why if this is affecting you, please, please, please put in the comments of this video what device you are using and how long you've seen this. And if you haven't seen this, then I guess this doesn't affect you. But we have been hearing for the first time since the summer, this was years ago, that we ended up having Gwenpool Goes to the Movies, which I still feel like was a in a way a compensation event of its own, because if you remember Gwenpool Goes to the Movies, you could totally auto fight that with like rank 3 or rank 4 stars. But since that summer, which has been a couple of years, if you can believe that, for those of you who have been playing since then, we are hearing overheating of device complaints. Phones that are heating up to the point that players are saying it's almost burning their hands by playing the game. Same with iPads or tablets. And this is causing some fear that their device is overheating and the battery is actually deteriorating, which a few years ago, when this was a big problem in the game, that was what was happening. And we had people go into, say, their cell phone carrier like Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile, etc., and when they would run a test, they would say, oh yeah, this app is destroying your phone. You need to delete it. Not exactly what Kabam wants to face ever, but especially right before July 4th weekend sales. So I need to know if your device is hotter than usual, and if so, what device are you using? This is another final point for this video. The reason why I'm doing these bug videos now, besides the reasons mentioned, Kabam cannot delete your comments on this video. I control the narrative, and your comments are safe, assuming they're respectful. Obviously, if you're going to be a troll, you're going to be a troll. But most people, 99% of the time, are not. And so, yeah, put your comments in. Kabam's not going to delete it, but the overheating problems are happening again, and that is a big problem. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and thank you to everybody, including Mr. Stephen Firehart from the great Across the Pond United Kingdom, for submitting this issue into the channel to discuss.